claims £7 here. Non-runner number 7, Don't Wind Me Up. And still very tight at the top of the market with JJ Moon 9-4 joint favourite now with Cave Dancer 3-1 King of the Lake, Ambient View 9-2 16s Punta del Este, and Road Sinam at 125-1. Well, runners at the start for this very tight-looking handicap hurdle. Here's Cave Dancer, who is potentially, I think, quite a nice horse by Cave Tara. Lovely sire. Made all the running at Exeter in March in a maiden hurdle. Previously was third to the New Lion at Chepstow. I think a little bit flattered to finish just 7.5 lengths behind the New Lion. But nevertheless, hasn't done too much wrong so far. That in the green and yellow quarters is JJ Moon. Emma Lavelle's horses have generally been in good form. Won at Exeter last March. Maiden hurdle. Again, rather like Cave Dancer. Though, talking to some of the trainers, they want a lot more of this before they're going to start running their good horses. Trainers getting very concerned, jumps trainers, about the lack of rain, and some of the tracks are just too fast to risk a good horse on. JJ Moon, as I say, also won a maiden hurdle at Exeter last season. Very hard to split him and Cave Dancer. They're rated within a pound of each other. King of the Lake rattled up a 3-timer in February and March in Handicap company. Quite like the fact that his form is in handicaps and the others in just maidens so far. Maybe he'll be the one. He's really on the up and he knows how to win. And Jeremy Scott's run aboard a gem didn't run too badly earlier in the card. Runners are coming out onto the course. Starter ready for them. Coming forward then, and they're off for this CompWiz Solutions for Business Handicap Hurdle. And in the red and white jacket, Cave Dancer going forward under Callum Pritchard. Ambient View in the centre. On the left is JJ Moon in green and yellow quarters. King of the Lake in the yellow just behind Cave Dancer. And then behind those, the outsider Road Sanam and Punta del Este is over on the far side. On towards the second, Cave Dancer just had to put himself right a little bit. Ambient View in the noseband on the near side. Then King of the Lake. And in the centre, Road Sanam, JJ Moon, and finally, for David Pipe and Jack Tudor, Punta del Este at the rear of the field. So swinging left-handed away towards the back straight. A long run until they reach flight number 3. Cave Dancer, the leader. Maiden hurdle winner at Exeter. Just as JJ Moon was also a maiden hurdle winner at Exeter. They're in a very small field. Ambient View in second. King of the Lake rattled up a 3-timer at the end of last season on the inside. Knows how to win. Close up is Road Sanam. JJ Moon on the outside and Punta del Este and Jack Tudor, the top weight at the back of the field. Down the back straight. Cave Dancer over well from Ambient View. JJ Moon on the outside. King of the Lake still tracking Cave Dancer. In the centre, Road Sanam. And finally, Punta del Este. At the next, not much between Ambient View on the outside and Cave Dancer as they reach the end of the back straight for the first time. The others all close up. Cave Dancer for the Hobbs-White combination. just the leader on the inside of Ambient View and Brendan Powell. And King of the Lake towards the inside, and close up still Road Sanam and Megan Bevan, and out wide is JJ Moon, Harry Cobden and Jack Tudor on Punta del Este, the back marker, as they turn now into the home straight. They've completed a circuit and now on to the 2 in the home straight, flights 5 and 6. Cave Dancer, King of the Lake on the extreme right. On the left, the nose-banded Ambient View. Further left, JJ Moon in the centre, Road Sanam and Punta del Este. On towards the next. And over this one, Callum Pritchard seeing a good stride on Cave Dancer, who jumped well. Looks like a horse with quite a bit of scope. Ambient View in second, King of the Lake on the inside of Road Sanam, JJ Moon, Punta del Este. Swinging left-handed towards the far side once again. Cave Dancer leads the way by a length and a half to Ambient View in second, King of the Lake. Punta del Este towards the hard inside, going on this part of the course. Just chasing the leading bunch. Cave Dancer from Ambient View, King of the Lake. JJ Moon out wide. Road Sanam, the big outsider, still in touch, returning from a very long absence. It looks to have been a fairly steadily run affair as they start on down the back straight now and on towards 4 out. Cave Dancer and Ambient View in the air at the same time. JJ Moon on the outside. King of the Lake moving to the centre. Now Megan Bevan just pushing along on Road Sanam, and Punta del Este remains at the back of the field. And the last in the back straight, and there Cave Dancer wasn't quite right going into it, but found a leg okay. And King of the Lake is the one that's improved and looks a big danger now on the outside, followed by Ambient View and JJ Moon. And now they're turning out of the back straight, and King of the Lake, who won his last 3 races last season, is looming up on the outside of Cave Dancer. Ambient View third, then JJ Moon as they run back towards the home turn. And a big gap then to Road Sanam, and Punta del Este just hasn't showed at all. So running to the final bend now, and King of the Lake on the outside of Cave Dancer. Ambient View is still within a couple of lengths, and then JJ Moon on the outside, though Harry Cobden having to work hard down the home run. King of the Lake on the right, Cave Dancer, Ambient View, JJ Moon. The market suggested this was a tight race. It looks tight, doesn't it? Going towards the second last, Ambient View. It's Ambient View who led there from JJ Moon. King of the Lake third, and now Cave Dancer backing out of it. These two, JJ Moon and Ambient View, as they jump the last. JJ Moon and Harry Cobden. Brendan Powell on Ambient View on the far side, and it's Cobden on JJ Moon who gets the result here by a couple of lengths in the end to Ambient View second. Then back in third, King of the Lake, and Cave Dancer was fourth.